And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill for the Cubs, Ben Brown. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
And that one fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering upstairs.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Happ pulls it down, and there are 2 outs. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Singy, this team seems to be snake-bitten this year, bouncing into the most double plays in the league.
And it's, really just kind of a rally killer. I mean, a huge stumbling block when you're talking about trying to get the offense going. And, that makes this lineup frustrating to watch because they'd be scoring a bunch of runs if they didn't come unglued and just hack at all those pitchers' pitches and hit into those double plays. You've got to do a better job. And if they want to win today, they're going to have to.
Oh, that got him.
Take your base.
Batting 4. The third
now batting Jamer Candelario.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over his last 10.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Brown keeping him close. Goes down looking. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, our starting pitcher in this one, Nick Martinez.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Kelly Sullivan, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Sullivan launched a homer in his most recent game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His 61st home run of the season. It's 1-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next for the Cubs, Cody Sullivan, coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Friedel makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting third.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Reaching for it and brings it in.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, hitting a ton of homers this year. 2nd most in the National League. And first offering is fouled off. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Corrals it, and that ends the inning. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the friendly confines. 2nd inning set to go. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedel. Swing and a foul out of play. And now the count is even.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And a foul ball. Encarnacion Strand matched a homer in his last game. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the ground, and that's just foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail here 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Martinez back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, center field. Friedel sizing this one up. One up, one down. So digging in, Michael Busch.
The first baseman, Michael.
Busch came up with 4 hits in his last game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. And it hits the fence. And that's a double. He's done it. The National League record is his. 45 straight games with a hit, and you have to wonder just how far he can take it.
Now, I didn't think I'd see anybody ever get close to this record, Boog. The consistency it takes is just unreal, and to not have one bad day over the course of almost 2 months just doesn't seem possible. I mean, this guy has an ability to focus on each and every individual at bat and not get caught up in the moment, and that's not something a lot of players can do.
And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first in time. Here's Nico Horner.
Every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit knocks in a run. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that weigh on you. Every game you're going out there trying to get it out of the way as soon as possible so that you can focus on the game. Makes it a little tough to relax at the plate.
Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Back to the top of the lineup, Kelly Sullivan will hit next. Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off down the right side. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And the batter now, Matt McClain. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
No, inside.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Up the middle, Mena to first, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the inning, now the number 2 hitter, Cody Sullivan.
Cody Sullivan.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
So a man at first. Ian Happ up to hit. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Fraley makes the play. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Flying to left his first time. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Friedel settles under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
So a man aboard. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. Doubled his first time. Fly ball center field. Friedel. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know.
Fourth, Ellie De La Cruz. Hit on the ground to the right side. Horner over to first. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The third baseman.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that misses. Ball 1. Candelario in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
2-0.
And that one clips the corner. The Reds hitless so far in the game. That one pushed to the left and foul. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, TJ Friedel. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the 4th, and now the DH, Gage Workman.
The designated hitter, Gage Workman.
Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
There are now 2 balls and a strike. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now a chance for Nico Horner.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground, but it kicks foul. Workman aboard here at first with nobody out. Out to short, De La Cruz. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
John Birdie at the plate. He's been a great free agent sign. Rips one to right. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second.
Now batting, shortstop, Kelly Sullivan.
Kelly Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now throws on the brakes, and he's safe getting back.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of
Now
rolled
batting,
over on
the
this
catcher,
pitch a little bit,
Cody
but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Nick Martinez won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Andrew Abbott into the game.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So bases loaded with one away. Sullivan digs in now, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run is in. The throw in, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 5-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
2 on, 1 out. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Trying to bunt his way on. McLean fires to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's a ball. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Sliced hard but foul.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one popped up. And the infield fly rule call.
Now batting, the
So first and second with 2 outs. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Bunt attempt popped up. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog, and keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. 2 outs, bases full. Michael Busch now at the plate. A little roller up along first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Stevenson.
Brown back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Reds being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Ground ball to the right side. Busch takes it to the bag. 1 away here in the 5th.
The first baseman, number
So up
33,
next, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled off. The Cubbies up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. And strike 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Birdie fires over to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder, Reese Hines.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. Struck out looking his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 outs. And that one is inside. And that's way high. Now 2-2. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Reds down in order. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Gage Workman. Just missed.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The other way. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So digging in, John Birdie. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
And he pops up the bunt, grabs it on the run, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop Kelly Sullivan.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Kelly Sullivan. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
Cody Sullivan.
So up now for Chicago, Cody Sullivan.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Workman at second. Horner on at first with 2 down. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. In time. Got him.
That was a great job at doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Jake Fraley will hit next. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And there's a foul ball. Got him looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The Reds yet to pick up a hit here. Hit in the air, center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. His righty-lefty splits there. And that's in there for strike 1.
2 quick outs, needed to get that 3rd one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Another inning in the books, but not before they put a hit on the board and erase the no-no. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Well struck right field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So man aboard, Kyle Tucker digs in now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and Tucker is retired.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Strike 1. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 away with a runner at 3rd here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fraley settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Tried to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Number 7 in now for the Reds, Jamer Candelario. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ben Brown done for the night. Just one hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Keegan Thompson on to pitch here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Gage Workman
Now
getting ready to hit.
Hitter, Gage Workman.
Oh, nice play. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely
Number
smoked.
2,
Triple-digit
second baseman.
exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Number 33, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Thompson back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round. And now the right fielder, Reese Hines, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one pulled foul.
That's out.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And the 0-1. On the ground, right side. In time to Bush, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at the friendly confines, stepping in, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hines makes the play, and there's one down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Cody.
So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the
Ian
left
Happ,
fielder,
the next
Ian.
Cub to hit. A switch
Happ.
hitter batting right. Runner on the go. And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. So 2 on with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Friedel makes the play, and that will end the inning. No runs on. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Jake Fraley.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Stays alive. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
On the ground, right side. Bush takes it himself. The Reds now down to their final out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie.
Here's
De La
the
Cruz.
shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. In the air, left field. Happ on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Thompson is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.